It seems like whenever I talk about Pokemon, I always talk about it in a negative or critical light, and that's usually because I don't like some of the Pokemon games that have come out in recent years. I think especially with Pokemon Sword and Shield, a game that was released on the Nintendo Switch, a game that everybody was excited about because I think that it was going to be the first game that was released on console in the Pokemon series that was made by Game Freak, and everybody was excited for it, and then it turned out to be kind of mediocre to below mediocre. But with the Pokemon series, I always talk about it in a negative light. I always talk about it in a negative outlet. And I don't mean that, and I don't do that intentionally. I have problems with that game series. But today I was going to do something similar again, where I was going to talk about the new DLC and how much I didn't like it and blah, 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 blah. Especially when Persona 5 Royale was going to be released today. I was like, I'm going to dumpster all over Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm going to talk shit about it. And then I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to play Persona 5 Royale, and then I'm going to go to sleep. And that's going to be the video. That's not going to happen here today. I saw the trailer for the new DLC that's going to be implemented into Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I don't necessarily know about the execution yet because it's obviously not released yet, or it's going to be released next month. I don't know when the actual release date is, but I liked the concepts. I liked what I saw. I liked some of the unique ideas that they're starting to implement into that game, because that's been one of my main criticisms of the game, is that it's very, very straightforward and linear in its approach. It's straightforward in the sense of, well, you have a certain amount of gym leaders that you have to face off against, then you have to go up against the Elite Four in that region, and then you beat the game, and then that's it. Also, you encounter some type of Team Rocket clone or whatever in that region, and that's the game. It's very, very boring. The combat is very, very easy. It's grindy. It's horrible. Like, you want to talk about dated combat. You look at the Pokemon series as being extremely dated combat. And I looked at this game's, I looked at the DLC for this game, and it has some of those negatives to it, but it also has some of the positives to it. It has unique ideas that I really, really liked within the DLC. For starters, it has this dojo that you can train in and get a new and original Pokemon. Then it has these 2 towers that you can go in and fight other Pokemon trainers in, and it's like, I love that concept of unique battling. I love that concept of, you know, this isn't gym leaders, these aren't the Elite Four or whatever, or Team Rocket. This is a new concept that we're going to add into the game, and I wish that there was more of this. Why isn't there more of this in the actual game? This would make the game so much better. It would be kind of like a side quest or a side mission that you would go on top of all of the other crap that you can put into the game. And then if you revamp the combat here and there, like, I see so much potential in Pokemon that I don't understand why they can't do more of this stuff. I don't get it. Why aren't you doing more of this? Because I feel like if they did more of this, they would take Pokemon to a whole nother level. It would be one of the better JRPGs that are going to be released when they do release another one, probably on the Nintendo Switch. I'm like, just do more of this. The game will be better. You'll have my respect. You'll have other people's respect. Instead, you're getting blown out by companies like Atlus and Level 5 because of their unique ideas within their games and also their execution. We'll look at and we'll see the execution when this DLC is released, but right now, it looks like these are really, really cool ideas that they've come up with for the DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield that probably should have been put into the main video game. This has been 24. Remember to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe for more. Until my next video, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.